Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video here on Assetto Corsa. It has been months upon months since I've been on here. However, there is now a NASCAR Next Gen mod on Assetto Corsa, and we're going to be testing out driving the car here today. The next video, we're actually going to try some racing against AI, but today we're going to be just showcasing the car itself. Now, there is the Camaro, Ford Mustang, as well as the Toyota Camry, all available. However, I just have to showcase in this one the Camaro, and the next one will be checking out everything, but here you can see the beautiful 99 comp scope Daniel Suarez next gen Camaro. I will link the mod down below in the description. You have to actually go to Facebook if you want to get it here, which is a bit of an awkward site to go to. However, you can see we actually have, this is a base mod that comes with a bunch of paint schemes just for the Camaro here from AJ Allmendinger's paint schemes in the number 16 and we got 4 paint schemes here on the 16, a couple for Allmendinger, a couple for Daniel Hemrick. Ross Chastain has quite a few to choose from as well, as you can see here, and I mean, you're getting more than you see on like NASCAR Ignition. This is a fantasy scheme right here, that's not actually Ross, but you got the GoPro car as well, you got the K1 Speed, actually a ton of paint schemes here for Ross Chastain. There's the Circuit of the Americas car that he won with William Byron there in the number 24 as well. You can see that the 2 is a little bit messed up on this one, but look at this. Absolutely beautiful car. This it reminds me a lot of Jeff Gordon's 2012 Pepsi Max Daytona car, and then they have William Byron's Raptor car. I still think this is one of the best schemes of the year that everybody seems to hate. Justin Haley in the 31, and then you got the 3 of Austin Dillon here. Quite a few options for the 3, it looks like, as well for Austin Dillon, as you can see. Then you have his brother Ty in the 42 with quite a few options. Eric Jones, even Greg Biffle made it into the mod. You see Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Alex Bowman in the Ally Financial number 48, Kaz Gralla with one of the more unique schemes we've seen in recent times in NASCAR, Kyle Larson with Hendrick Cars, and then Valvoline, Noah Gregson. As well, you can see his Wendy's car. You got Landon Castle in the 77 as well. You got Josh Bullock's car. Quite a few options here as well for Corey LaJoie. Now, these schemes aren't perfect. It's a mod, keep in mind. You can certainly see like some little kind of things here and there, but overall, massive shout out to the team behind this, because in my opinion, they've done a spectacular job of making this happen here. You see, this is the car we're going to drive today for Daniel Suarez, but you as well have the freeway insurance. You have the GoPro, then you have the Tootsie's pink car. Actually, I might drive that. That looks really good. I really like that shade of pink. And then you got Chase Elliott Hooters, as well as the Lumar, and then the Napa Auto Parts as well to cap it off, the Universe car. So actually, I think we're going to go with this one. I really like the shade of pink that they got on this car. So we're going to drive this 99 Tootsie's machine, and we're going to start things off taking it to, well, an oval. Let's go to Homestead at Miami. We have made it onto the pit lane. Look at that number 99 Tootsie's machine. That single lug nut. Look at the exhaust out the right side. Very cool stuff indeed here. Now, as we jump into the car, so there is a few different views. However, there's not a roof cam, which I was hoping for, but you do have the rear view, and actually, they even have the rear view camera there on the back bumper. And then as well, this is the hood view. I would have loved if I could move this back a little bit. Then you have the just bumper cam, and then the dash cam, which is a little bit low. I'm pretty sure you can change stuff in here with the field of view and maybe height of cameras, so you could probably put this higher. And then you have, well, this one we're going to be using here. I think this is the best one it has to offer when you're racing on a wheel like I am, because this camera here, I don't know, I just can't really get immersed when I'm on a wheel. So we're going to go from the cockpit camera and listen to this engine here. Listen to this. Oh baby, oh it's gonna get spicy in here. So we're gonna go around the track, and for our first lap, I'll shut up and just let you guys listen. But we got to get around here first. So this is also a mod. So most of the stuff you're seeing in here is a mod today. Homestead Miami as well. So we're gonna go around this circuit and run both lines. We're gonna try the bottom. We're gonna try the top. Then we'll try a road course. See how this car handles at a road course. NASCAR, obviously, with a big push with road course racing in the last while. So we are gonna go around Homestead Miami for one lap on the top, and I'll let you guys listen in and kind of get to hear the raw sounds of this car. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna shut up right now. Listen in for one lap. There you have a lap around Miami there with the just raw sounds. Let's go down to the inside here and see what we can find on this inside line here. And now you don't really have to slow the car down too much here in Miami. You just kind of have to let off the throttle. You don't even need to touch the brake here if you don't want to. You can just let off the gas and it's going to cruise down into that corner, inside or outside. You can see the speed, about 172 miles per hour. So honestly, nice to see the current wave of the NASCAR package with the engines and whatnot, the lower speed kind of being represented accurately here. Now I remember, like, you know, when they switched over to the high downforce, lower horsepower, obviously the speeds, it felt like in NASCAR games, it just didn't get represented accurately. But here we are with this mod in Assetto Corsa. It seems to actually be done pretty well. So, you know, pretty straightforward here around Homestead, Miami. Let's jump into a road course. Actually, let's try crashing this car first of all. I want to see what this sounds like. We're going to go head on into the outside wall and... Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Let's do a road course. This looks stupidly good where we're at right now. We are at a fantasy circuit in Singapore, not the Singapore GP layout. This is an actual fantasy track in still the streets of Singapore. And we're going to test out actually using the brakes in this stock car and see what it sounds like going up through the gears, down the gears, and whatnot, and see what kind of racing we get ourselves into. Now, Homestead Miami does have a road course. We could have tried it there. However, I want to do a video of actually racing against AI at the Homestead Miami road course, because I think that'd be fun as well. That'll be in its own separate video at some point here and now, as we're gonna get rolling and see what is in store for us here. I'm not quite sure what the layout of this track is like. It kind of looks like it's a lot more of a 90-degree corner kind of circuit here now, a lot of those, so heavy braking zones I would assume. I don't even know which way we're going for the first turn. It looks like we're going right here, so down to second I would imagine. Oh boy, this is woof. It is very, very understeery. That's what I'm noticing so far. Very understeery at this circuit so far. But up through the gears, oh, it sounds so good. Down through the gears, though, just as you get excited going up through the gears, you got to go down through the gears and you go head on into a barrier because you're Jeff Gordon. So we're going to try and not do that. Where am I going here? Okay, we're going to the right. Okay, so down a nice little straightaway. Oh, too much throttle there. You got to be careful with that, it appears now. As we go back up through the gears again. See if we can kind of get a handle on this car here now, as I'm not quite sure. Oh, this is a really unique set of corners here. Wow, this thing, it plows so hard into these corners so far. I really love listening to this thing though, going up the gears now, as we're gonna go down to, this is a left-hand turn. Okay, all right, and then a right-hand turn. There we go. Okay, I think if I can just be a bit smoother on the braking, then I might be actually in decent shape here, because I've been locking up these brakes here, but I'm trying to go as fast as I can around this circuit. There we go. This is the best stretch of corners we have put in so far. There we go. Down to the front straightaway already, I believe. Yes, this is the front stretch, so I'll go quiet for a lap again and see what we can do here and listen to the raw engines. Let's try that again. Well, there we have it, a full lap around this circuit, and it's a really interesting lap here. Now, that's the best turn one I've had so far. I'm going to go around one more time because I feel like I'm starting to get kind of a feel for how it works here with the road courses. because this car, it's a completely different animal. I'm finding very quickly here on these road courses now. I mean, it really likes to lock up here now. Oh, that's the second time that we've hit that barrier now as we continue to this little straightaway. I mean, it's an absolute blast though to drive this car so far. I'm really enjoying it. This is such a fascinating set of corners right here. I'm continuously not doing so good, but then immediately as soon as you get out of that corner, you got to go back to the left. That's such a unique section of circuit right there, and then it's kind of easy throughout the rest of it here. You go back down to first. Oh, it's a left-hander. I forgot. I thought it was a right-hander there, so I had an absolutely horrendous apex here as we continue now towards the final turn. And this one, I don't mind this corner here. It's this little sweeping right-hander. Oh, here's the final turn right here, isn't it? Okay, hold on. I'm still getting a little bit confused with the layout, but there we go. Down the front straightaway again. Fun, very fun circuit. We might try out one more track here. Just get another feel for it. So let's head to, I think, the Bahrain Oval. Our final test. It's the Bahrain Oval. Yes, you heard that correctly. I've been here before on R Factor. We are here now on Assetto Corsa in the NASCAR Next Gen car. NASCAR wants to go international. We have found what they need. They need to go to Bahrain, and they need to go to the oval here. Let's see how this one's gonna go. Now it's not even left turns. We're still going right. It's a really interesting oval. You know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's a fascinating design. It's almost like a diamond, actually, other than the straightaway parts, but the corners are kind of designed like a diamond. You kind of go into the corner right here, and it has like this turn-in point like this. It kind of, you understand what I'm trying to say basically here, but nonetheless, let's go in for as quick of a lap as we can manage right here now as we go down the front straightaway. DRS wide open on that rear spoiler. Look at this thing, look at that thing lifting up, and we're underway for our lap. I don't know the braking point for this stock car at Bahrain. I think I got in there pretty good though, actually. That wasn't too bad, but once again, really understeery. I'm sure we could work with that in the setup to make it a little bit better. Now, Homestead Miami, it was completely different. It did not really understeer at all. So here though, on the other hand, it really wants to do that now as we head back down into turn 3 and 4. Down the gears into second. This is definitely an oval where you need to downshift at. I mean, it's such a heavy braking zone, and you get back going for the front straightaway, and we cross the line. What kind of lap time is this going to be right here? I wonder as we cross the stripe now. It was a 41.7. I want to see if we can try and beat that right here. Maybe a little bit too hard into the corner. Just stay on the brake. Get that thing to rotate maybe into the barrier. Use the barrier like Ross Chastain if you need to. And let's see if we can just beat it one more time for this final lap in this next gen car. A lot of fun to drive. Very understeery, like I said. I'm sure we could probably mess around with the setup and get it driving way better. I at least hope you could now. On the left turn ovals though, it didn't seem to be an issue, but yeah, very tight right there. You can see it, but still a blast. And we're gonna cross the line for the final time. I don't know if we're gonna beat the lap time or not of a 41.7, but we cross, and it's a 41. I guess it didn't count maybe because I hit the wall, I'm going to assume. So it didn't even matter. So there you have a little bit of an outlook or an overview of this mod. In the next one, we're going to do an actual race against AI. Check out the Toyotas, check out the Mustangs as well. And if you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the mod and should we explore it more. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, everybody.